Representing the United States of America, Brendan Allen.
So we welcome Brendan Allen here, former LFA middleweight champ, currently the number 10 ranked middleweight in UFC. 57% of his career wins are by submission, but he is actually just coming off the co-main event last week at UFC where he dropped a decision, unfortunately.
I mean, you can see like his face, he's got all the black eyes and stuff left, but he's recovering. I mean, kudos to him coming right back from a fight doing this. That's rough.
Yeah, this is not the first like super fight situation he's jumped into, though. He's competed on a couple of other events as well, so very happy to have him here, and this is a banger of a grappling matchup.
Absolutely, especially that close to a fight, though, committing to that, you know, it's always like, oh, what if I get hurt, what if I this, and it's like that mindset to go, especially from losing a fight, coming right back in to get another win, and that's awesome.
Fighting out of the red corner, representing
Caio Borralho is your Cloudbet odds-on favorite here, minus 240. The 32-year-old is currently undefeated in the UFC at 7-0, bringing a 16-fight win streak. Overall, he's currently ranked number 6 in this middleweight division, and you can see him tossing out the trademark Fighting Nerds glasses to the crowd there. He's had a really good run in his UFC career, taking out some big names, of course. Most recently, Paul Craig and Jared Cannonier in August of last year. 17-1 pro record. I mean, he's got to be really looking to get up there in the rankings even higher soon.
Sure. I also think that it's funny, like you see UFC people grapple against each other, and especially when they're in the same division. Like if one of them ends up beating the other in the submission grappling, if you ever fight each other, it almost makes you not want to go to the ground with them, you know? Yep. So that's a whole nother aspect. Even though they're not fighting each other, they really are in a way, you know?
Yeah, it's certainly a fight that could happen.
For sure.
Well, keep your eyes out. Keep your eyes out for DeLorean's DMC token, set to hit top-tier crypto exchanges later next month. The future is now. Hashtag when DeLorean.
Caio Borralho already has like that collar tie. He's been so strong with it here.
Yeah, he's trying to pull down on the head, kind of get some quick fatigue into that lower back.
Sure, Brendan with kind of those traditional grappling.
I hate those. Those mercy grips. I have no idea how we end up in them. Quick shot on the single from Allen. He's caught an arm in guillotine here.
Yeah, that's very tight already, and he has it like looped up under the chin like a stirrup.
Yeah,
so
big squeeze coming in. He's got the leg laced over the top. Allen hasn't committed the hands to fight the neck yet. You can see a little bit of space on the side.
He ought to be tripoding up here and trying to jump to the other side if he can. When he's low like that, you can tell he's just trying to put all the pressure he can towards his head to loosen that up.
Yeah, it's tough. That's that chin strap grip. You get in under it, that kind of 10-finger guillotine grip. It's really, really unpleasant.
Yeah, and it's almost like the more he pulls his head out, the more it would hurt him here. So he's trying to just keep his head in as tight as he can.
You see Borralho staying super high and tight up over the back of the shoulders, trying to keep that posture, and he's looking for that Sumigashi over the top.
Nice. Very nice.
Nice.
Yeah, good work from Allen to get back to his feet here. And a lot of people may not know, Miranda, but you've got a fair bit of a grappling background as well. You took silver at IBJJF at Brown Belt.
Yes, thank you. I actually got my black belt shortly after that. I try to be very active in competing in jiu-jitsu. It's one of my favorite things. I started MMA because of jiu-jitsu, so it has kind of a special place in my heart.
Yeah, me as well, I have to say. Well, you too, Bas. You became a submission master after knocking everyone out.
But for rolling, the last time I rolled was 2006. That's when my neck started.
Yeah, neck injuries can be rough. Rough. A lot of hand fighting here, though. Really good, strong collar ties here.
Yeah, you see Allen really struggled to strip to that 2-on-1. Little feint on the shot from Borralho. We've got... They're
having fun, though, you know? It's almost like Allen's trying to prove he can do a guillotine, too. He's like...
Well, our token holders, 65% of them favoring the Brazilian here.
I think it's funny Brendan's wearing the Brazilian and American shorts, though.
Yeah, yeah,
Repping
yeah.
it all.
Nice.
He's like, I can't lose fans from anywhere right now.
Smart man.
Yeah.
Yeah, again, very heavy collar ties from Borralho.
Okay.
Little arm drag to the shot, but easily met with the underhooks.
I think this kind of shows the difference between like the wrestling styles of both of them too, you know? I feel like Brendan's shooting a little bit more, but Kai has a lot better like hand movement and head positioning.
Well, there you go, trying to say he's going to pop over the top to snap that guillotine again, but it's going to be a big ask.
If he would snap down on that head, fake that and go low, I think it might work for him one of these times, because almost every time he snaps to the head, he goes high instead.
Yeah, Borralho really leading with that forehead here, making it gritty in this clinch again. There's that collar tie. He's trying to snap through to a 2-on-1 now. Gets the grip behind the tricep, but not able to stick it.
Nope.
Strong head pushes here by Borralho. Nice.
Well, he gets in on a single, but very easily sprawled out.
Once again in this about to be guillotine position, potentially. Trying to defend.
Yeah, this arming guillotine, he's got to watch all the link sequences that come off it, all the Darces, the Brabos. There's a Peruvian here if he really wants to jump it. So many chokes and strangles with that head and arm combination. And he moves around on top.
Choke coming up. Arm triangle. Is he good?
Okay, good fast turn the other way.
Yeah, that was really nicely
great.
done. Very nicely done.
He's trying to get that butterfly hook in right here if he can. But Borralho does a good job of switching his hips here.
Yeah, sitting to this reverse half guard here.
Looks like he's trying to pass him out, but I don't know if I'd even go there in this situation, you know?
Well, little hip bump escape.
Yeah.
Can he kip up? He's trying, but that's a heavy, heavy man on top.
Yeah. Okay, kind of sacrificing a turtle here. See if he can defend back control from here as well.
Yeah, looking to, gift wrap as well. What a
Yes.
horrible position to get stuck in. It's back to
talking to each other. He's probably like, man, that hurts.
it was back to a half guard, looking for a Kimura here. Allen's going to have to straighten that arm or tuck it back inside. You see him trying to grip his own shorts.
So
Shaking his head no. Shaking his head no. Okay.
Oh, back over to mount. This is good positional work from Caio Borralho. Closing seconds of this round. He's not going to get the finish done, but
faking like he's going to punch him.
Yeah,
and
good
a little intimidation with it all, right?
good first round in the books for the Brazilian. Easy decision there for the judges.
Nice.
Let's take a look back at some of the replays from that round. Allen did have a few shots, like you said, Miranda, but this was the guillotine he was met with first up.
Yeah, it's like every time he tried to be the first to act, he kind of paid for it, you know? I was like, all right, go ahead, and then, you know, make him pay for it every time he tries to do anything. Brendan Allen's really got to change the game plan here. I'm not sure what he's going to do, because so far he's been met with a lot from everything he tries offensively.
Yeah, his shots are just kind of lacking a little bit of that pop through the penetration. He's kind of running into the brick wall that is Caio Borralho right now. Those monster quads.
So much power and so strong.
So just in case you're not familiar with our pit submission series, these are 2 5-minute periods, and if it's drawn after those 2, we will go to a third one. So right now, Brendan Allen's got to know he's behind, and he's really got to try and change the pace here to win this next one, but a very calm look on the face of Borralho here. The 18 Hex Trust is leading digital asset service, offering a range of services and a leader in staking.
That's what he's doing now.
Whoa.
Pushing him up against the wall.
Nice awareness, though,
Yep.
Allen. But I think Borralho's trying to make it a little more exciting this round with that. He's pushing him towards it every time.
I always said, you know, what would it be if we just allowed knees to the body?
Ooh, yeah, right.
Right?
He went from
Right.
the big underhook down on the hips, and he's dropped him down onto the mat here, and this is a very tough position to
Yeah.
get back to your feet from on this wall.
Imagine this if they ever decide to put combat jiu-jitsu with this, you know?
It's
That'd
what I
be
mean.
something. Okay.
We've
okay.
talked. We've
love
talked
All
for
right.
sure.
Awesome. Awesome. So this is like the setup, you know?
This is interesting, though. It's a little hard to, you know, the wall is such a good surface for blocking your opponent against, but it can limit your offensive movement a little bit as well. You can't run around north-south quite as easily. You've got to really work from this side control position.
Yeah, but from the other stance of that, you know, the person who's defensive here can usually use the cage to help him get up, and this is definitely not very helpful.
It is so much harder. It is so much harder. I mean, look, the side of the pit wall is manageable. If you get stuck in the corner of these pit walls, it is absolute death.
Yes, exactly. It'd be one thing if the corners went upright, you know, and that's like a favorite spot to be, but this is just like, go ahead, bury yourself deeper into the hole.
Yeah, I mean, we saw at Craig Jones Invitational last year, Luke Rockhold, as big and powerful as he is, he could not get out of that corner.
Yep. Good movement here on Brandon as far as like actual defense, but no escapes, you know? There's a big difference there. It's like one thing that you're not like getting hurt here or submitted, another when you can't get out of a bad position.
Yeah, he's also not playing any sort of offensive guard here, right? Modern submission grappling here, you'd be sitting up, you'd be looking to go shin on shin, maybe get those leg entries, maybe wrestle up. Kind of hanging back a bit here, and Borralho's moving around on top.
Brendan's kind of talking to him, you know, quite a bit, but I think that he's like not in a place to do that right now.
Right. That works when you're winning.
Yes.
So he's going to move easily
And
to
again.
mount here again and possibly take the back.
He's got one hook in now, and he's already doing that power half over the head, it looks like. If he can get that all the way, he's going to put Brendan over.
Yeah, the turn on the wrist here is unpleasant, but he's freed it. He'll get a little high here if he's not careful.
Yeah.
Now looking to go full back
Yeah.
control. He's trying to trap the arm as well.
Okay.
If you saw, he's trying to cover his mouth a little bit too. That's one of like my favorite moves in jiu-jitsu.
Side
Yeah.
choke, arm triangle.
Smother jokes, muffler
No.
jokes.
You saw that.
All are welcome here. Oh, now he's got, well,
If
yeah.
Brendan can put one arm underneath him and shake, okay.
I'd have loved to see Borralho take a chance and just roll on that armbar.
This is nice for Allen.
Yes, kind of the first time he's been in any kind of dominant position.
So
2 minutes.
one thing you need to understand at home here is one of the reasons why your offensive guard is so limited up against the pit wall here is your head is elevated off the ground, and that really limits your ability to move and rotate your hips, which is pretty much most of your offensive guard.
Yes. At least they're not getting hit with this, you know? Like, it's be miserable. It'd be a different story here, you know? Wouldn't be able to chill here at all defensively. I'd like to see Borralho get a butterfly hook here is what I would think would work the best, kind of tilting his weight off of him one way and being able to actually utilize that underhook. But right now it's kind of hurting him. It's just stuck there with all his weight now stuck on that side.
Yeah, that's half guard single butterfly, a pretty frequent weapon.
Yep. Brendan using that elbow on his chin, not very nice move, but see how it goes. If I was Brendan, I'd stay in half guard right here. It almost looks like he's trying to get out and pass. If he could stay here and do more damage and kind of, like beat Borralho just with his weight and camping on him.
Yeah, it's tricky, right? Because, half guard's such a good position to pin and strike from in mixed martial arts, but in grappling, you got to keep trying to progress your position forward. And
for sure.
It's be seen as a little bit stalling.
Definitely, but I wish they'd kind of tripod up, put the weight on his chest, and he'd have a lot more room to run. Instead, he's trying to just muscle past his knee shield. And as we can see, like, Borralho's almost able to be more offensive.
Beautiful reversal
nice.
here. Great timing.
Oh, now they're having, they're talking to each other again.
He just kicked him in the face, though. He was like, really?
Well, he tries to grab me through. I'm not sure to what end.
It
but
looks like a replay, but backwards.
Borralho going to melt through. Side control again to the back.
Once again.
Well, I think we're going to see our way to a pretty clean 2-round decision for Caio Borralho here.
I believe so.
Closing seconds of this bout.
It's like good to see Brendan there for a bit, though, the more offensive one. So back and forth a little bit, but Borralho definitely dominant performance.
Yeah, just the bigger man on the feet, the heavier man on top.
Yep. And faster in the scrambles, too,
Another thing a lot of people may not appreciate about the canvas we use here at Karate Combat is it's much closer to a UFC MMA canvas. It's not pleasant to be
Yeah.
pressed up against.
I was actually feeling it. I'm
Right?
like, oh,
Yeah, a lot of mad burns.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's also not very cushioned. So if you get picked up and slammed, you're having a bad time.
yeah.
Let's take a look at some of the replays here. This was this brief moment of back control Borralho had, abandoning that back position rather than get too high. Allen with his period on top, and he just over-committed to the pressure forward there. And
Yep. I would
Hold
like
off
to
the
give
top.
kudos to Brendan for fighting so soon after his fight. That's a big deal.
Right,
You know,
a
especially
week.
at that level. That's crazy.
less than a week.
Yeah. People don't realize how hard that is, especially mindset-wise, to be like, all right, I'm just going to go compete again.
Yeah, but at least I'm not going to get hit in the face.
Exactly. Exactly.
Well, we have an official decision. Let's head down into the pit and see who's going to come out victorious. I think we know, but let's go ahead and find out.
See if the nerds win tonight.
Winner by unanimous decision, Caio the Natural Borralho.
So as expected, Caio Borralho gets the victory here and hands over another pair of glasses to Brendan Allen.
Nice.